Old school RuneScape has almost 900 different monsters for you to kill, starting from combat 1 and finishing at over an astonishing 1500 combat level. It's over 10 times the combat level that you as a player can achieve. Naturally, defeating different monsters comes with rewards. Every killable NPC in RuneScape has its own drop table. Some monsters drop hardly nothing, but some can make your bank. Playing around with this concept, I started to see a challenge waiting to be accepted. Is it possible to kill every NPC in RuneScape and receive every single drop? Well, I think it is. To do so, I started to do some research. The best way to look up all the monsters is using the bestiary, which is an exhaustive list of all the monsters in old school RuneScape. It comes with multiple different predefined presentations, but I decided to go with per level. It's a bestiary list organized by the monster's combat levels. It has 21 different brackets and I'm going to complete them all. Starting with the lowest one, combat 1 to 10. To make this more interesting, each bracket will also include a price check on its completion. This is my closest account to a main that I have, since I mostly play on my Iron Man. This is the account we're going to use. It's not even close to max, but if any requirements should pop up in the future, I'm just going to complete them off camera. I just sold most of my bank in order to properly keep track of the drops we receive. Let's get started. And the first target is done. Boom. The next 4 targets gonna be gnomes from 3 Gnome Stronghold. Next target, rat. If you're wondering how I've already killed 9, then there's different variations of the same NPC, so they all count as 1. Next up we got spiders in Ape Atoll, and they actually drop beginner clues. And it doesn't say the exact drop rate, but it should be rare, so we might be there for a while.
2 hours later.
Holy shit, we got it, let's go! Did the clue as well, but I'm gonna leave the casket for the end of the video, and then the loot we get from this we're gonna just add to the tab of the bracket, and when we finish the bracket we can price check the whole tab that I have in my bank, and right now it's just bones. Next up we have a rabbit who drops bones and some meat. Ducks, done. Next up our chicken, which is easier said than done. Chickens drop feather, raw chicken and bones, but also a beginner's clue, which is 1 in 300. I know it's hard to see, but we got it. As you can guess by the location, our next targets are men, which is going to be the hardest grind of the series so far. They have 31 unique drops on their drop table, the rarest one being 1 in 237, so we could be here for a while. And we're done! It didn't even take that long. Here are the clues, all the herbs, cabbage, talisman, bronze medhelm, iron dagger, which was the last drop that I received, funnily enough, copper ore, the fishing bait, runes, fire runes over here. So yeah, we're done. Oh, and by the way, men have like 15 different versions of themselves scattered around RuneScape, so I'm not gonna kill them all because they are basically the same NPC. They are just different appearance, and some of them are named different, like Chef or Hengel, who are special or included in a quest or something, but they still have the same drop table overall, and that includes woman as well, but I'm just gonna kill one because it will feel like cheating otherwise, but women also have exactly the same drop table. Okay, next up are goblins, and their drop table is actually kind of difficult to explain. There are level 2 goblins, level 2 armed goblins and level 5 goblins who have a lot of similar drops, but level 5 also have like some additional drops. I'm going to show you my notepad and maybe you can understand it a little bit better. Anyway, I'm going to start with level 2s because once I get all of their drops, then I won't have to get them again on level 5s. And on level 5s I just have to get the additional drops, if you know what I mean. And also this is going to be pretty painful depending on our luck, because Goblins also dropped the champion scroll, which is 1 in 5,000, so hopefully we get lucky and we can get this thing over with. Alright, quick little update. I've killed about 2,500 goblins now, and we are still missing the scroll, but we have gotten everything else that's on the drop table for level 2s. I would go again on level 5s, but unfortunately to my knowledge there isn't a decent spot where you can cannon them. Or at least in such a massive amount that I can do here. So I'm gonna go for the scroll in here, and then we can move on to level 5s.
Interesting. So cool.
And we have officially hit the drop rate, but nothing yet. Okay, my clip got corrupted, but we finally got it at 11,580 kills. Let's go, man. And we are still not done with goblins. We need to kill the level 5s for the extra herbs and stuff that they have in their drop table, and some of the herbs are like 1 in 2,000, so we might still be there for a very long time, so let's get it over. Yo, what the hell? I got another scroll. Jesus Christ. Again, 2-0 with it, but still pretty awesome, man. Holy shit, we're done. This was the last herb that I needed. Jesus Christ. Another 3,879 kills. Next up, we got Imps, who drop yet another champion scroll, but more on that in the next episode. The next one is going to be much longer and packed with more content. This one was pretty much an intro to the series, so to speak. Anyway, this episode we finished with 64 monsters done out of 198. I'm going to drop a Google Sheet link in the description as well, if any of you want to see exactly who we have left and who have we crossed off the list already. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to like the video. It helps me out a lot, or even subscribe if you would like to stay tuned with the series. Best of everything, and thanks for watching.